Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. What's on the agenda for today then? Okay, the voice is really soft. What is on the agenda? My little box of tricks. My little box of tricks. Let's have a look. Let's get these cards out first. I think the bottom of the deck there is cherish. Let's take a walk together near the ocean shore. Hand in hand, you and I. Let's cherish every moment we have been given. The time is passing by. Okay, what other cards do I want to use from here? Okay, we'll have those. And then where do they stop and become quotes? There. Overjoyed. Right, let's have a look at this energy. The energy of who's the daddy? Who's the daddy? Who's the daddy? It's coming through. Mischievous, look. I feel like he's too big for his boots. There's a masculine there leaving the Eight of Cups behind. He's left space. It's like he's left space for himself. I don't know if that means like he's left space, outer space. It isn't. He's left the Eight of Cups, but there's space here, and he's left space for himself to roam. And he's going into the night. You go into the night to find yourself, and then you find your loved one, your companion. Hello, Lucy. Thank God it's Friday to the channel of love. Hello, Moon Cookie. Kisses back. Does the moon kiss back? Look. So we're off to find ourselves and find what we truly love. Not necessarily we're going to find our true love, but we're going to find what we truly love. Next card. I feel like I want to play the banjo. I don't have the banjo with me. I'd like to know how to play the banjo. I'd like to have a go on a banjo. The Lovers. Okay. Take note that the guardian angel is healing this connection. So that's going towards what you truly love. It's like, we can say like Adam and Eve in Eden. Okay, before things got a bit messed up. But she's pointing to this like arousal. She's pointing to this growth. But there's still this cloud bubble between them. Misty blue. Is there a song about that? Your eyes being misty blue. I've got hazel eyes. Can you hear that? It sounds like the bed, but it is a bed squeaking. It might be their door, but it sounds like a bed squeaking, but I'm sure that's like a... I love it. Oh, Divine, you are so funny. So this masculine's like out in the cold, with this cold energy here, and he's looking up, and it's like the moon is blowing kisses at him, is winking at him. Oh dear. So I'm taking to like the moon energy here, and then the sun behind. That's Archangel Raphael there. Oh, and then you've got like this tree effect. A tree effect, a tree effect. The lovers. Did you hear it, Moon Cookie? Could you hear the squeaking? Okay. So I've got space for his legs here. We're taken to his legs. I don't feel as if like he's really injured there. It's not like he's hop, skipping and jumping whilst thinking. Because I was pointing like the arousal here, it was like, but I don't know what it is about your dick is sinking. What's going on? Arousal. Right, should we just leave it there? That's going through a transition, but you can see what's going on there. It's like this one's old and haggard. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. He's got his little stress ball. It's like he's craving for someone to play with his ball. Balls. It's like he's looking through, like, I'd say a keyhole, but that's what it kind of took me through. It took me through the keyhole. And who lives in a home like this? Moon Cookie, I can hear thunder roll, violins play, trumpets sound, what, like from this end? And the feeling of sensuality watch over me, or is wash over you, while in the arms of my lover I find the stillness of peace. So this masculine here, you can see the Emperor, he looks quite stressed, doesn't he? Doesn't look like a peaceful energy, but that's where he's going to, serenity. That's nice. Craving for it. Escape. Now the song I'm singing is Patsy Cline, but it's crazy. But I'm singing I'm crazy. No, I'm not. Is that what it said? No. What did you say? What did you tell me? I don't know. I was singing different lyrics. The lyrics, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. But they weren't the lyrics. It's like they had changed them. But then when I sing it, it comes out, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. Hello, baby. It's my baby. Hello, Emily Louise. Hi, Lou May. Listen, my name's Mum. Have a look at what's come out. I'm just finding my legs. So should we have a look at his legs? Brody, you're singing along with me? That's Emily's, my daughter, her friend. Does she like that? Does she like a bit of Patsy Cline? I wonder if that song's for her. So I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Beautiful song. One of my mum's favourite songs. She had it on cassette. I love that song. I'm just finding my legs. Oh, we were going to have a look at his legs. Hold on, I've got a card here. So I'm pointing out the space, leaving space there to roam. Let's look at his legs here. And then we'll look at his legs here. Injured my ass. As if like he's lying. It's not injured. I have legs made of steel. Okay. Should we see what this card says? I wish that I could help you in reverse. Yeah, we can't really like help somebody with their stability, can we? Well, we can, but really they're the ones that have got to feel stable. That's an inside job, and all to do with the root chakra. If your root chakra's out of balance, then you're going to worry about your security, your safety, your survival. Need to balance, need to ground yourself. Get out into nature. Hug a tree. Sit down on something woody. Woody's Roundup. Toy Story. Okay. Oh. And ground yourself. Because you're feeling a bit unstable, but you're just finding your legs. Okay. Connect with Mother Earth. There's my guidance. Let's go to the random cards. I wish that I could help you. I can only advise you. Unbreakable bond. It's kind of like standing up like this. Okay, so I'm feeling like standing strong, standing tall, but this archangel's helping. If you have a look, you've got kind of a, both of you have got like a what would you call it? Not a trellis, but like a supporting beam. And you've got a supporting team behind you. Unbreakable bond. Even though there's some like fuzziness going in between like the mind. Well, that's the fear, I'd say. Just kind of communicating fears. But then I feel these fears here, like if we look at the whiteness of it, we could look at this as like trampling over them fears. There's nothing to be afraid of. Lots to be excited about, but nothing to be afraid of. Stand strong. Like, because I'm taken to like bonding glue. Like a super glue. We'll go to the random cards now. Good afternoon, EL3. How are you doing? Cheers. So I'm feeling like the energy between the conversation here is like kind of, okay, this might sound a bit random. Well, let's use the random cards. But what? Marriage, brother, confused, son, wife, greed, sister. Well, there's a lot in the equation. Relocation. We've got a marriage, a brother, a son, a wife, a sister, greed and confusion. And relocation. You need to break away. Like, I'm not saying like break away permanently, but you need to get away. You need to leave a space for you to be able to roam. And I'm feeling as if that's more about you're off to work. Hi ho, hi ho. Good morning, Cynthia. I love you. I love you too. Have a lovely day at work. I've done my shift. I've been and gone. I'm home now. There you go. That's the kind of like break. Have a pot going to work's a break. Sometimes. It can take your mind off of internal chatter, for sure. Relocation. Having a good think. We'll go to the Channel of Love cards. And then we will hit the Oracle. Well, we're not like going to literally hit the Oracle. Bliss. Well, it's the Lovers. Card number 6. The Lovers. Bliss. Feeling bliss within his kiss. That's nice, isn't it? Let me reread what Moon Cookie wrote because it was quite beautiful. I can hear thunder roll, violins play, trumpet sound, and the feeling of sensuality wash over me, while in the arms of my love I find the stillness of peace. That's beautiful, that is. Did you just come up with that? Puppy love. And they call it puppy love. Master manifester. So this masculine's manifesting this. Blissful. He's manifesting this blissful state of being. Puppy love. Do you like that, Emily? And they call it. And he's a secret agent. Had to pick up on the Bond energy. Super glue. It's like super glue. I'm so happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Secret agent. Okay. I was going to say to Emily, sing a song, but then it came out. Sing a song, a sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Now wasn't that what is it? What kind of gift did they give? A dainty gift? To set before the king. Okay, we're going to messages from your angels. I just want to sing. So sing, sing a song. Make it simple to last the whole year long. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear, but sing your song. La 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 la. Oh, my eldest daughter's gone for like a nap. Maybe I shouldn't be singing so loud. Sing her a song. Sing her a lullaby while the other one is present. I could do with a little nap, but this kind of wakes me up a bit. You want the Judah book? Okay, well, this is a card that says no, conditions aren't favourable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. So no, conditions aren't favourable right now. And I feel that's the energy of needing a break, away. Things are not good. Look into your other options. Have you allowed space for yourself? And if you're craving space, then manifest it. Crave it so much that it manifests. So no, conditions aren't favourable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. So it feels like maybe not seeing a way out because you've got escape here. Maybe the conditions aren't favourable right now and it's best to wait and to see what, I want to say what manifests. I feel like I'm lisping. Desiring. Let's read this card. What is it that you desire? You'll manifest whatever it is that you desire or fear. I mean, the choice is yours. There is a reason why you asked for heaven's opinion about this situation. In your heart, you knew that something was amiss. I am here to help you trust this wisdom within your heart. Although it may seem romantic to jump in without looking, this situation warrants otherwise. Since I'm one of your guardian angels, your happiness is my central mission. This situation, as it currently stands, won't bring you the joy that you seek. There are options available to you. One is to wait. This will certainly improve your outlook, either because you will learn more information or because something better will come along. And I feel that has something to do with the grounding energy. It's like you're not ready. You need to be grounded. There's still too much fear, confusion in the mix. The second option is to go ahead with the current situation. You certainly have the free will to do so. Be assured that I will stay with you, whether you heed my caution or not. If you fall into a situation where you need my rescue, I will be there with my unconditional love. Each time that you listen to me, and also each time that you ignore me, you grow and learn. I feel, if I'm honest, that's the Emperor ignoring not only the divine, but I felt like the divine feminine. So she'll always be there with unconditional love. Each time that you listen to me, and also each time that you ignore me, you grow and learn. Okay. Well, he's a secret agent, isn't he? Moon Cookie. Yes, I just came up with that poem to express this kind of desire. Yearning one must be a poet. Shall I write it down, Moon Cookie, so that we don't forget it? Because I've got like this little book here I was writing quotes in, and I get now what Bond was saying to me. She said I read it from a book, but then she typed it, so I put her name under it. And I've got the Channel of Lovers quotes. So the world loves it when you're happy, Bond, and then for you to be able to perform at your best, you have to make sure that you get your rest. Lucy, that's by me. So can I write it down? I'm going to anyway, Mum Cookie. I think it's important that we write that down, but it's okay. I'm sure you don't mind. Because, yes. So let me write this down. Oh, it's one of my hairs now. I can hear beeping outside. I can hear thunder roll. Roll. Violins. I think I was hearing more the banjo. Violins play. Trumpet sound. And the feeling of sensuality I'm going to put washes over me because I think that's what it's meant to say. While in the arms of my lover. I find the stillness of peace. My goodness, what's going on? Got a bit noisy now. I'm putting there Moon Cookie. Thank you, Moon Cookie. I can hear thunder roll, violins play, trumpets sound, and the feeling of sensuality washes over me, while in the arms of my lover I find stillness of peace. Beautiful. Ta-da! Yes, please. It's done. Right, should we, it said yesterday something about when you write it down. So you can really see like the down of my hair today, look, in the lights, or I just caught a glimpse of it. When you write it down, it's like adding concrete to your intangible dream, desire. It makes the intangible tangible. You get to touch it, taste it, smell it. You become like so engrossed in it. Let's get another card. Patience. Now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. This is you preparing for each other. You will synthesize your knowledge into action. Patience. Although you may be aching to begin a new project, now is not the time. You are in the vital phase of gathering right now. This means that you're acquiring new information through studying, reading, meditating, channeling, taking classes, interviewing experts, and other means. In all of life, there is a time for gathering and a time for planting. Okay, well, if this is the gathering, I feel like if this is the gathering season, because I said he's going off to find, obviously, first of all you find yourself and then you find what you truly love. He's in that stage. It is too soon for you to decide. It is too soon for you to decide how you will use the new information that you're absorbing. You may have some ideas, though, so it might be wise to write them down for future use. Soon enough you will be called into action to apply your knowledge in useful ways. When that happens, you will be very busy and work very hard. So enjoy the present moments of ambiguity. It's how I say that. Ambiguity and rest. Allow yourself to be an empty vessel into which heaven pours the contents of its library of wisdom. Your unique talents will blend with this wisdom and synthesize it into a new and important way to bring peace to this planet. Such an important time we're going through. Okay, it's like my random cards of like, I just saw the conflict card of toppled over. Okay. I did bring the Sacred Spirit reading cards because I felt like we needed to tap into your Sacred Spirit. I'm sorry. And a joke. What's that all about? Tease me, please. We're just, I'm not going to look into that anymore. I'm sorry. Joke. Tease me, please. The joke part was like, my life is a joke. I'm sorry. Like, can you please tease me? I feel like he's got to sort out the life that's a joke. I can get how that could be quite stressful. Have I got the card? Oh. Every time I feel like I've got hold of the card, it just goes back into the deck. I've got the card. Secret temptation. Being led astray. 31. Being led astray, accept your choices. Temptations can be everywhere, dependent upon your vices, and unfortunately there will always be a temptation to the human psyche. We can learn from these vices as they teach us about our emotional triggers prior to our action. Self-mastery is key. Risk-taking should be avoided now with careful consideration of any planning of events, career changes or major decisions. A lack of willpower may influence your impulses. Be strict with your budgets as financial blowouts are significant now. Right now, the truth is yet to be revealed. Be cautious in lending any goods you wish to have returned, as deception is around every corner. Be mindful of any agreements or contracts at this time and seek professional advice where appropriate. If you are in a relationship, you may feel that it is at risk of a third-party influence. I'd say so, seeing as the Lovers is here in the equation. Addictions such as gambling, drugs, sex, alcoholism, and even food are indicated through this card. Being tempted by devilish behaviour is leading you down a bad path. This health card encourages you to regain control of your life, building willpower and determination, using a step-by-step approach for support and encouragement. Ultimately, the temptation to be bad or let loose is having a negative effect on yourself and the people around you. If you are experiencing challenges with your personal habits at the moment, Now is the time to develop structured and systematic coping strategies that you can lean on to be accountable for your past and current choices and seek to change them in the present and in the future. All is not lost, but you must act if you wish to improve your circumstances. Continuing to ignore the problem will only make this situation worse. Professional assistance is required now. Seek a suitable health practitioner associated with your specific challenges. The shadow aspect: lack of impulse control, addiction, deception. Sacred crystal, fire, agate. Is that how I say that? I think so. Angel assistance, Archangel Zachiel. Major change, release destructive tendencies and self-sabotage. And the affirmation: I continue to make positive choices. I free my emotional burden. So we do have this mischievous, but it's like the wrong way to go about it, isn't it? It's like living two lives. Let's have a look. Bored. Okay. Disney in reverse. Walt Disney. It's in reverse, a quote. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. And it's in reverse. So, and there is this hold back energy. The truth is about to be revealed. And we'll go to the quotes. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. Benjamin Franklin. Feels like a really confusing time. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. I feel like he's talking about himself. I was going to get the Sacred Spirit reading cards again. My lip's itching. But I've already got the cards out and we can pull another one. But whereabouts are they? Oh, I think that's one. I put them back in the box. The book's out now. Right, let me get another card from here. Where do you want to go then? On the journey of love. Okay. That sounds nice. Eternal union. New love is forming. Card number 15. And number 15 is the number of the devil. Eternal union. That's this card here. New love is forming. It's to the son, wife, sister, greed. Greed. Just over here. This picture. If you ever look at how the cards are, he's like scrutinising. Who lives in a home like this? Like his home life. Then you have the unbreakable bond that's like, looks like it's on its side. It's like this. And then on the other side of that is the lovers. And him going towards that. But first he needs to find himself. He needs to give himself some space. Eternal union. New love is forming. I feel extremely itchy. Okay. Card number 15. I went to align your universe. And another card, I can't remember which one that was. New love is forming, strengthen your relationships. In a lifetime, we are destined to meet many members of our soul group and soul family. Many of them enter through life as a soulmate, fated to teach us lessons about unconditional love and ourselves. A soulmate can be a friend, family member, work colleague, partner, neighbour, or someone you strongly disagree with, clashing with every time you are around each other. When a soulmate enters your life, they offer your soul support, guidance and growth, whether physically, emotionally or spiritually. You may feel you have known them forever, or you may be instantaneously comfortable in their presence. Dependent upon what your soul needs, a soulmate may be a brief encounter, or this relationship could last a lifetime. It's an unbreakable bond now. Acting as a catalyst for growth, these souls are here to teach you something new. Currently, meeting new people will bring great conversations. Interesting people will enter your life now to teach you something valuable about yourself and your interests or passions in life. Social gatherings and casual meetups will create opportunities for meaningful connections. Right now, you are being encouraged to actively listen to others. For those who you despise or see as enemies, view these people as possible soul connections. They are there to teach you life lessons and challenge your structured belief systems. This new understanding will deepen the love you have for others, including new and existing partnerships, opening doors for an expression of eternal union. This living expression of love will influence romantic connections, including marriage with long-term commitments possible now. The expression of eternal union between two souls will bring new levels of love on an emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual connection. True love is limitless. The shadow aspect, introversion, restlessness, disenfranchised. The sacred crystal is emerald. The angel assistants, Archangel Haniel, attracting meaningful relationships. And the affirmation, I am a living and loving expression of the eternal union. I am blessed. You sure are. Moon Cookie, I'm being guided. Oh, yes, I'm being guided. I'm being guided. The passions of Christ and Mary Magdalene. I can feel the intensity of their moments together. How sweet it must have been. I believe what they shared together. LYZZ, what's that say? What does that mean? Liz, lies and us. As we connect with our divine masculine, I hope this makes sense. I'll try and figure it out and quickly. I believe what they share together is the same really as we connect with our divine masculine. I believe they were the first twin flames, and what they shared lies within our current twin flame relationships. Beautiful, really. Let's go to the journey of love. 39 minutes and 5 seconds. So yesterday we had simplicity come up. Just wanted a simple life, a meaningful life, a sensual life. Drop into your heart. Card number 68. You're one step away from a 69er. 68. Oh, yeah, we are going the right way. We're going the right way, guys. Oh, heaven comes after 69. There is a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed. It can never be made impure. It is never lost or darkened or unavailable to us though we may forget sometimes, sitting in a darkened room and not realising that we can stand up and walk into the light so close to us, just on the other side of the doorway to the heart. So you can see there's the lovers on the other side of that like unbreakable bond. You have this kind of stressed out toxic energy, and it spoke about like finding your legs. You can just get up and move towards the light. Okay. So it is never, let me reread this. There is a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed. And that's where that devil energy is coming in. It's trying to shame you, to say that, you know, the lover's connection is impure, which is not the case. The toxic karmic situation is very impure, and the masculine needs to, he's like got, I was going to say, you won't be able to find like the best of both worlds, because one is beautifully blessed and the other one is a big lesson. So there is a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed. It can never be made impure. It is never lost or darkened or unavailable to us, though we may forget sometimes, sitting in a darkened room and not realising that we can stand up and walk into the light so close to us, just on the other side of the doorway to the heart. Whatever may arise, great joy, great sorrow, drop into your heart and offer it to the divine, gently bowing your forehead to your hands in prayer. Connect mind to heart and let yourself have some peace. It wants you, you know. This oracle brings you an offering. The divine would like to offer whatever is bringing your heart trouble, or, of course, joy. The divine would like to receive this from you as a gift, that it may return to you some special blessing. Place your hands at your heart, and in genuine reflection, perhaps you may choose to offer your heart burden or light now. Either will be joyfully received by the divine, and you shall be graced with a gift in return. Okay, the poem's called Longing. The dance to move beyond the feeling that draws me forward to a place born within that calls my soul to feel complete. Let's get another card from now. For goodness sake, I got the hippie shakes. Rings of Time, card number 44. It's got the shakes. 44. Are they like good jiggles? Like impatient jiggles. 44. Divine timing is granted to us as a gift. Sometimes if we want to be further ahead than where we are, that gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding. Much like traffic that moves systematically so that not only one car but many can reach their destination according to a greater harmony and alignment, we are like individual cars that must sometimes accept red lights and at other times can flow swiftly through many green lights. It is just this way, this systematic flow of divine energy through human manifestation. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly. There is no need to bother yourself about timing. When doors open, walk through. When there appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect. The rings of time serve you, beloved. This oracle brings you a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, opportunity, and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of for you now. This applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all of your relationships. Let it all breathe and let the divine happen as it will. Okay. There is a beautiful silence now as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes across a span of moments called time. There are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. Okay, let's get this reading wrapped up. Angel of Light, Oracle cards. I'll take that one, Beauty. That's so interesting because the bottom of the deck, I'm sure is there. Oh no, where did I see Beauty? I saw Beauty. Beauty. The outer world is a reflection of your inner, so focus on the beauty within yourself, your good qualities, your kindnesses, your gifts and talents. Remember that whatever you give attention to increases and grows. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others. Remind them of their qualities and you will illuminate them. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration, for we are all influenced by that which is around us. As you tune more and more into the incredible wonder of yourself, others and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. Others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. Your affirmation, I recognise my beauty and that of others. That's a nice card. Let's get an angel prayer, and then I think we'll finish with a Rumi message. Should we finish with a Rumi message? We can finish with a Rumi message. Angel prayers. Don't take long. I know which card it is. You're going to let me know it then. Healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy choices. Your angels are encouraging you to make healthy choices for your body, mind and soul. Looking after your soul energy is one step, but having a balanced diet and healthy relationships will also contribute to your spiritual growth. You are a pillar of strength. Ensure you look after your inner light. Angels are able to send us much clearer messages when we are in alignment with the three parts of our being: mind, body and soul. Choosing to have positive, loving and grateful thoughts is the first step. Looking after your body and what you feed it is the second step. And taking care of your soul by checking in with God and doing your daily spiritual practice is the final one. These are all healthy choices that will increase your growth. Nice and simple, really. Rumi. Sun's come out. Well, I can just see it. It didn't go away. But it's shining. Beep beep. I surge on the uprising wave of love. Okay then. Do you think that's a yes? Okay. I surge on the uprising wave of love. We just let them finish. They're blowing the horns, look. Okay then. I think they got that out of their system. My life can be summed up in 3 accounts. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. Rumi. I surge on the uprising wave of love. No gravity can stop me from rising. The moon pulls the tide of life towards her, and my soul in oneness with all of life answers her call. A wave of love consumes me, and upwards I fly, flying through water to greet her shining body. Led by my heart, my wits are addled, and my mind becomes a blurry mess. And so I feel instead. Feel the truth of her love and the divine reflection she shines back at me from her radiant heart. Great forces of planetary movements affect us all. We experience day and night through the interplay of the earth, sun and moon. Excuse me. We experience day and night through the interplay of the earth, sun and moon. This is a profound and obvious effect. The movements of the cosmos affect us deeply, body and soul. Some movements are perhaps less obvious in form, but just as great, if not more so, in effect upon our spiritual growth and life experiences. You are going through a cycle, or very soon will be, by which you will be moved by forces greater than your own personal will. This is a karmic period, a time during which the movements of greater planetary bodies will have an impact upon the earth and humanity. This is the way of things, greater cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great in oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. What we always have at our disposal is choice as to how we respond to these affecting movements and cycles. The effect of this karmic cycle, now unfolding in your life, is to bring you into sweet surrender and awakening into greater love. What a delicious divine destiny. However, even if we sense at one level that a shift has a positive end in store for us, we can encounter resistance and fear, born of the ego, in response to the stirring of spiritual uprising. We may quake in our holy body and wonder if everything is getting out of control and into some disorder. We will be right in our sense of imminent chaos. The disorder, however, is the ego's perspective, because its range of vision is too small, too limited, to comprehend the greater workings of the planetary systems that move life towards love. That is as it should be. The teacup is not made to hold the ocean, just actually a cup of tea. But if we begin to imagine that the cup of tea is preferable to the ocean, simply because it is more containable, how much we miss out on. And how terrifying when we are actually thrown into the ocean and moved by it. Its sheer power, its wild force and its passionate dance with the Moon Mother might have us fearing that we most certainly will die. Yet the only thing that is dying here and now is your grasp, your attempts at control. Why? Because your heart is more powerful than your fear, and it wants to live in total trust and surrender of the unfoldment of life's genius. It wants to let life happen to it, and what a wise intention that is. Why seek to impose a smaller and less interesting story upon life when the great master storyteller is weaving a fantastic tale of great love, great adventure, and sublime spiritual success? No, it is wiser, wilder, and more fun to surf the great wave of consciousness seeking to overtake you now. Dive in, beloved, surge with it. You are being given a gift of grace in this oracle, the promise that you won't drown, and that you will, in fact, be given a glimpse of your own divinity, should you choose to accept whatever will be offered to you. Don't try to swim against the tide of your own life journey. Go with it. The divine is there waiting for you, orchestrating waves upon which you may reach the heavenly shore. Yes, the divine is there waiting for you, waiting on a picnic blanket of fabrics of the heavens, with a sacred feast of earthly bounty just now being unpacked in your honour. Get yourself into that ocean and ride those waves to your sacred date with the divine right now, sweet beloved. Surf's up. That's where I'm going. Surf's up. Surf's up. This oracle comes with a message for you. From me, for you. Let's talk into this game. Look, she's the deliverer of messages. This oracle comes with a message for you. There are changes happening and they will be out of your control. This is because you are ready for accelerated life change. Rather than paddling, you'll be caught up in a wave and moved farther, faster. Let yourself surge on with the energy of what is happening, leading with your heart and just going with whatever unfolds. This will bring you the best fortune and open you up to the divine destiny that is your birthright this lifetime. We'll do this sacred honouring ritual. Placing your hands on your heart, say the following. The grace of life touches my heart, and I am courageous. I surge, I rise, I meet the divine beloved in every twist and turn. I journey home on the wave of love, and I graciously accept the hand of my divine beloved, guiding me now through love, mercy, and grace. So be it. Close your eyes and focus on your heart. I can't read the words if I close my eyes. If you wish, you may like to intend to connect to a feeling of love for your heart, wise guide that it is. And then when you're done, you have completed your honouring ritual. Okay, close your eyes and focus on your heart. And intend to connect to a feeling of love for your heart, the wise guide that it is. Okay. Let's go to, I'm just going to finish with a flick through this book. 44 is coming to sight. So let's go to 44. The Emperor's number, double Emperor. 44. Oh, I had it now. Page number 44. Oh, okay. Yeah, we read this. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to backtrack. I'm going to start from here, which says intention itself. Can you see? And I'm going to read all the way down to, my goodness, okay. Predicted. Let's do it. Intention itself, full stop. Make an effort to live in cheerful kindness. It's a much higher energy than sadness or malevolence. So you say that. And it makes the manifestation of your desires possible. It's through giving that we receive. It's through acts of kindness directed towards others that our immune systems are strengthened and even our serotonin levels increased. Low energy thoughts that weaken us fall in the realm of shame, anger, hatred, judgment and fear. Each of these inner thoughts weakens us and inhibits us from attracting into our lives what we desire. If we become what we think about, and what we think about is what's wrong with the world and how angry and ashamed and fearful we are, it stands to reason that we'll act on those unkind thoughts and become what we're thinking about. When you think, feel and act kindly, you give yourself the opportunity to be like the power of intention. When you're thinking and acting otherwise, you've left the field of intention and you've assured yourself of feeling cheated by the all-creative spirit of intent. So you've assured yourself of feeling cheated by the all-creative spirit of intent. Kindness toward yourself. Think of yourself like, oh, okay, let's just do this. Low power mode. Kindness toward yourself. Think of yourself like this. There's a universal intelligence subsisting throughout nature, inherent in every one of its manifestations. You are one of those manifestations. You are a piece of this universal intelligence, a slice of God, if you will. Be good to God, since all that God created was good. Be good to yourself. You are God manifested, and that's reason enough to treat yourself kindly. Remember yourself that you want to be kind to yourself in all. Remember yourself. It says remind yourself. Remind yourself that you want to be kind to yourself in all the choices that you make about your daily life. Treat yourself with kindness when you eat, exercise, play, work, love, and everything else. Treating yourself kindly will hasten your ability to connect to intention. Kindness towards others, a basic tenet of getting along with being happy, as well as enlisting the assistance of others toward achieving all that you want to attract, is that people want to help you and do things for you. When you're kind to others, you receive kindness in return. A boss who's unkind gets very little cooperation from his employees. Being unkind with children makes them want to get even rather than help you out. Kindness given is kindness returned. If you wish to connect to intention and become someone who achieves all of your objectives in life, you're going to need the assistance of a multitude of folks. By practicing extending kindness everywhere, you'll find support showing up in ways that you could never have predicted. Nice. Kindness to yourself, kindness to others. Okay. Let's leave it on that kind note then. Guys, thank you for joining me. I will catch up with you all soon. So until then, take care. Much love. Be kind. Bye for now.